My name is Demone Carter, and I'm in ALF Class 36, Urbanism. I think with urbanism, one of the great things for me has been getting this hyper-focused swath of people together. Definitely from different sectors, but all that are kind of coalescing around this energy with arts, culture, downtown development. So being able to see the world that I move in from a bunch of different perspectives. It's opened doors in terms of how I think about how we can engage with city government, or foundations, or different nonprofit entities. That is some of the genius of the urbanism track. Me and some of my colleagues at the School of Arts and Culture, we had a situation where a city department was putting out some content that we didn't feel reflected the diversity of San Jose. I said, hey, I have a member of my ALF class who is highly placed within the city. Let me kind of touch base with her and kind of get her gauge on what's going on, who we need to talk to, who should be in the room. And it was very helpful in a sense to have some inside perspective. A lot of times, especially with people in positions of city leadership, we put them on this weird pedestal that kind of almost dehumanizes them. We get so wrapped up in their kind of bureaucratic position. But me being able to be like, well, I know this person from my class. She's a decent person. She values diversity. I know that. Let me talk to her first and kind of get a strategic angle on how we approach this. How do we couch our feedback and our criticism in a way that's going to be constructive rather than just us marching with pitchforks saying you guys have to change this. And so the outcome of that conversation is that city department is now in regular contact with us before they put out content. As we look at the development of San Jose and where it's going and what's being built and developed, I think a lot of times the communities that I represent, people of color, the creative community, are kind of on the margins of that conversation. And we're building a city a lot of times for a person who hasn't moved here yet. It's so it can be attractive to someone who is single, white, with a lot of expendable income. And I think my voice in the room is not to necessarily say that that's bad, but just to say, there are thriving communities here that need to be a part of this conversation. And I feel like, one of many representatives from those communities.